Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Team GOWGO brings to you the GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. We are here in full effect via Skype. Two out of the four greatest hosts to ever host a stable known as Geek Out with Games Out. We have myself, Blitzball Champ, and we have Hollywood Cinema.
Yay.
Even though there's no quadruple championship, tag team championship titles
No,
yet.
free bird rules.
So,
Always free bird rules.
oh, that's fair. That's fair. Free bird rules. But how you doing?
I'm doing alright. How you doing?
Good, good. Very busy, but good. And I have some pizza right here.
Nice.
Mm,
I got some comics and wrestling here. Yeah, me.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey,
Um, we got a good bit to talk about tonight.
not that much, but yes.
So let's jump right on into it.
Okay.
So Raw. Ew.
Mm. Yeah, not great.
So honestly, I don't even want to bother to hit on the whole entire card because it's really not worth it. Um, one of the big highlights. So Kurt Angle had a match with Chad Gable, defeated Chad Gable. It wasn't really that great of a match. It could have been better.
Yeah.
And then Kurt Angle proceeds to reveal his WrestleMania opponent, the final opponent in his WWE wrestling career. And it's none other than Baron Corbin. Out of all people,
Uh,
which I really, really do hope that this is a work,
um,
but of all people, Baron Corbin. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not against putting somebody over up and coming,
no,
but not
not
Baron Corbin.
yeah, not Baron. And I have no problem with Baron Corbin, other than that they book him horribly. Um, it makes sense in a storyline way that he would want to face him, but you would think he would more want to face somebody like Drew McIntyre who actually did some stuff to him, like actually embarrassed him. Like Baron Corbin's already got his comeuppance for his time being a pain in the ass to Kurt Angle.
And even I'm okay with Drew McIntyre, especially considering they had matches in the WWE and in Impact Wrestling.
And
So it's not like they aren't familiar with each other. I think they
but but let's be honest. Can I be honest with you?
sure.
Um, Kurt's done. Like he hasn't been in a good match since coming back. Really, it's
Mm,
he looks like he should not be wrestling.
he may have had
You know what I'm saying?
he may have had one.
I can't even give him that. Like, he's been bad since. Well, okay, I'll give him the match with Ronda Rousey. I mean, that's the only one I'm giving him. All the other matches I've seen him in, they're cringeworthy. He's not able to move. It's just it looks bad. You know, it's more sad than anything. Um,
Hmm.
because I feel like Ric Flair was still able to do stuff. I can still watch Ric Flair matches. Like, I mean, hell, Taboo Tuesday versus Triple H with all that damn blood everywhere was awesome.
Yeah, he
You'll
could
see
take
a
good
match at
bumps.
Raleigh was awesome, but Kurt is he's rough to watch.
And I think like the story was, most likely considering a possible opponent would have been John Cena, but
Yeah, I mean John Cena would be a good one, but
And
Who? I mean, yeah.
and honestly, if he wasn't champion, I would have said Brock Lesnar would have been another candidate if he wasn't
Yeah.
champion.
Yeah. Yeah. If he wasn't champion, that would have been a good one for him to kill him off real quick.
But
Kurt's,
on,
but yeah, Kurt's over. Kurt needs to stop.
but I mean, I don't know, man. Like, can you really think of anybody else he could go up against other than John Cena and maybe, you know,
I mean, he can go up against anybody. It's got to make sense. And Baron Corbin makes storyline sense, but it doesn't actually make sense for why he would want that to be his last match. You know,
right?
against Baron.
That shouldn't be how he goes out.
Ooh, I think it's Baron Corbin. That's like some womp womp womp.
Yeah. So I don't know. Just hearing that was just like, okay, really
Oh,
WWE.
I mean, dude, it's a wet fart. And let's be honest, WrestleMania is a wet fart. WrestleMania is gonna be a wet fart. It's gonna be a real wet fart. I can tell you this: I'm more excited for Takeover. I'm more excited for the Evolve event that's happening that Saturday at noon with Kyle O'Reilly versus
Oh,
I'm forgetting his name now.
dude.
Oh,
Oh, Austin Theory.
Austin Theory. Yeah, I'm more interested in that than I am anything that's on. To be honest, I'm more interested in that and Takeover more than anything that's on WrestleMania. I could give two poops. Other
Hmm.
than Kofi, Daniel Bryan, but even that I don't really care about just because they're making me mad.
Um. So far, I don't have any set plans for Saturday.
I might be going to the Dreamville festival that's happening Saturday in Dorothea Dix
Ooh.
because I really want to see J. Cole and everybody from Dreamville. But I
Oh, so
don't know.
you'll be busy.
I might be. Yes.
Hmm. But dude, I totally forgot about that. Kyle O'Reilly and Austin Theory. Oh, dude.
And they just released their card for that.
Oh man, is that main event?
Huh?
Is that main event?
Yes, I believe. So yes.
Nice.
Also, who else? What's his name? Crap, crap. He was the guy who was in the first match that we went to.
Harlem
He,
Bravado.
yes, he is facing off against somebody that was rather interesting to me. Now I gotta look at the email. Damn it, I'm such a forgetful bastard. Keep on talking. I'll remember.
Um, but yeah, like honestly, I'm not really that excited for this year's
Nope,
WrestleMania. Like
gonna be trash.
it really, really looks very underwhelming.
WrestleMania.
I mean,
WrestleMania. WrestleMania.
honestly, other than the triple threat match for the Raw
Oh yeah.
Women's title and even the
Even
Cruiserweight title will be interesting.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
okay. I don't want to. I don't want it to sound like I'm just dogging on them. It's just that there's gonna be some great. There's gonna be some great wrestling. I know this. I expect this. It's just that I am so uninterested
mhm.
in everything that they got going on.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm good.
You're good, dog.
Like I would, like I said, I'm way more interested in what's going to happen in the New Japan Cup and
Takeover.
Takeover and Evolve. I'm so much more interested.
Let's see.
Like it's not even funny. Like I'm just like, yep, I would rather just watch all that stuff. It reminds me of when I was way more interested in like like ECW on TNN
Hmm.
or any of that stuff. Like when Taz was ECW champion.
Oh yeah.
Uh, and just I was just like, yes, I'd rather watch anything but WWE right now.
Mm.
I get that. Okay, yeah. It's oh yeah, that card looks amazing. For Bravado, he goes against Adrian Juade.
Oh, the Brazilian capoeira guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
He there's a promo in a video they had for the last recap where he comes up and he tells the ambassador he doesn't like his face, and he said that he's there to stay. Um,
Dang.
so yeah, And also your boy AR Fox and Leon Ruff, he's rather good, are facing off against John Silver and Alex Reynolds. Higuchi versus Kurt Stallion. Interesting. Darby Allin versus Anthony Henry. Ooh, there must be a
Oh,
winner.
nice.
Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits versus Colby Carino of the Unwanted. Oh,
Interesting.
that would be fly. That should be interesting. Montez Ford versus Shane Strickland. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Then
Oh.
we
Dude.
have Evolved Tag Team Championship match. Eddie Kingston and Joe Gacy versus Konusuke Takashita and Mao.
Oh yeah, that's
Uh,
right. They won the titles off the Street
it is.
Profits.
Those jerk nuts. Thanks to Shane. And then there's the Austin Theory defends the Evolved Championship versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Dude,
That's
that
going to
looks like
be
a
good as
solid
hell.
card.
Oh crap! And then there's another show on the 5th at 3 p.m. Yeah, on the so there's okay. So that's the 4th. That's yeah. So the Evolved 125 is April 4th at noon, which is actually I think that's a Friday.
Oh.
And then April 5th is the one that's at 3. This will be over in time to make it over to NXT. So that's because it's happening in New York. 6-man tag main event number 1: Shane Strickland and Eddie Kingston and Joe Gacy versus I don't know who Lucky Kid, Shotgun Champion Marius Al Anai and Bobby Guns.
No idea.
Interesting. I have no idea who those people are. The Skulk with AR Fox, Leon Ruff, and Adrian Alanis with Aaliyah will face off against Team DDT. Daisuke Sasaki, Tetsuya.
Oh, you mean from the Japanese promotion DDT?
Yeah, looks like, yeah. Then
Nice.
Takayo. Then we got JD Drake defends WWN Championship against Higuchi. And we have Austin Theory and Brandy Lauren versus Darby Allin and Priscilla Kelly. I want to see that. Brandy Lauren's good stuff as well. Anthony Henry will face off. Ooh, he'll defend his FIP World Heavyweight Championship. Interesting. Allison Kay will defend the Shine Championship. Nice.
Ooh, who's she defending against?
I don't know actually, but she's on Shine. Like that's on WWN too.
Right,
I don't know if
right.
she's been defending it. She's been defending it. Last time she defended it, it was against Mercedes Martinez.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
I think that was her most recent defense, actually. Also, there's a winner gets WWN contract elimination match. Colby Carino versus John Silver versus Harlem Bravado versus Anthony Green versus two to be determined.
Oh,
Interesting. It's gonna be good, boy.
dude, Montez Ford versus Swerve sounds
That's
like that
gonna
would be
be so
entertaining.
good. Those two are insano, and I want to see that.
Because if it's going to be anything like or greater than when he faced AR Fox,
Yeah,
shoot.
great. And we already saw what Montez did against James Drake. Not
Yeah,
yeah,
JD Drake.
no JD Drake. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that was insane. That was a really good match. We saw that up close and personal. All those chops.
and him
That seemed like
flipping out of pulling a ricochet and flipping out of the ring and landing on his feet.
so insane. So insane.
All of that sounds more exciting than what they have for WrestleMania right now.
Yes, that's why I felt the need to talk about it at length.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah, content evolve forever.
But and apparently No Way Jose is back into the picture.
Yes, with green hair, looking like Naomi. He should be tag. He should be tag teaming with Naomi.
Maybe for the next mixed match challenge.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll give him something to do. Maybe they'll actually involve him on TV. Probably not.
Mm. Um, Finn Balor and Braun Strowman team. Nah, I'm not even gonna get into that.
Uh, Bobby Lashley left his homie. Ian Drizzy.
Yeah, I still don't understand that. I mean, he helps him get the Intercontinental Championship back, and then just leaves him high and dry.
Yeah, right.
It makes no sense, but whatever. Um, so, so Beth Phoenix is going to come out of retirement, team up with Natalia, and challenge Boss and Hug Connection for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania.
Mm.
Like, I'm sorry. I love Beth Phoenix. She had one
Yep.
heck of a career.
Yep. But who gives a shit?
But can we get look, can we just take a break from just flashing these legends and just build some folks up? Like,
Nice,
you
wasn't it,
got
right?
so many women on the roster across the the brands that WWE has. Like, I mean, start picking some of these people up. Start, you know, emphasizing the use of these ladies because you got too many ladies just sitting there on the bench.
Doing nothing.
Like, we don't need Beth Phoenix in a. I mean, bless her heart, but dang, like, why? Why?
It's because they got no other ideas, man.
I mean, I don't know. I just, I mean, I understand, the idea to really kind of put more eyes on this newly created tag team belts, but like there's a right way to do that, and the fact that the roster is loaded with women talent, it's like dang, like use your resources.
No, we'll just bring back somebody who's retired that nobody gives a shit about.
I mean,
Mm.
yeah.
Cabbage.
Ronda Rousey squashed Dana Brooke. Not
Yeah,
surprised.
they're including her husband. I guess she's put in a contract to give her husband some money from being on TV
Yeah,
because he doesn't get fights anymore. So whatever.
yeah. Um, Batista opened up more on his rivalry with Triple H, which I
Good
mean,
promo.
yeah,
It made sense, but my only problem is it while it could be true and it works well for the story, it doesn't work when one of them is the heel and the other one's not.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it makes it a little less. It makes him less feel like less of a heel, except for
Mm-hmm.
the fact that he attacked Ric Flair. That's the only thing that makes him a heel. Really,
Yeah,
that's it. And that is just like. But then why did he attack Ric Flair? Really, could have just attacked him.
yeah, exactly. But
But whatever.
to get
I just
his
want to see a fight.
attention,
They just need to fight. They just need to beat the shit out of each other, and I'll be happy. I don't give a shit. Just do it. I don't want any wrestling. They keep talking about how this isn't fake. That they're trying to make it all real and shit because they saw what happened. I know Triple H said, "Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it." And great, and I love them both. And I hope Triple H wins. Although it'll feel weird. I just no.
nah, he should win. I would be very
In the
shocked if
storyline, he should win.
I'd
But
be very
usually,
shocked.
I didn't mind that Batista was always, always won over him. I didn't give a shit. It was fine. I didn't care.
Mm-hmm. But in this situation, I think it would make more sense for Triple H to get the victory.
Yes, it absolutely does. It wouldn't be a good look if he can't get revenge for Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good.
Um. So Drew McIntyre beat Seth Rollins, which this was the main event,
Yep.
and challenged Roman Reigns to a fight at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like Seth doesn't have a second main event match at WrestleMania. Which also, can we just say that they keep like just forgetting about the idea that he's beaten. I mean, he didn't pin Brock to win the belt, but he's been in a fight with Brock before, plenty.
Yes.
Like they just keep and like they've never fought before. It's like when the second time Triple H faced Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's like you realize they did it before, right? Like they've already done this. I saw it and I was very mad at it
Yeah.
because I wanted Triple H to win that time, the first time, the very first time. But that's when it was just the streak wasn't. It was going, but it didn't feel as sacred.
Yeah. But
And then it was like, yeah, okay, nope.
I don't
It's
think anybody guessed Brock Lesnar would be the one to end the streak.
hell no. But whatever. Excuse me.
Um, is there anything else Raw related you want to
Hell no. Let's get off Raw. It's stupid.
talk?
Shit's trash.
SmackDown. Oh God.
A little bit better, but annoying as shit.
A very good promo from the Miz. I gotta give a shout out.
Miz, this Miz as a face is fine by me. I'm fine. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
He's a good wrestler, man. I can't knock the Miz. He does everything well when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah.
He gets it. He gets it, man. Like it's a weird thing. He's so good at being annoying that you forget that he's actually good at this.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive.
The Iconics got a victory over the tag team champions,
The
Boston Hug Connection,
nonsensical help that made no sense.
with a slight distraction by the appearance of Lacey Evans.
Worst use of that at possible. That right there just shows they officially don't want to do anything else with her. Is if it that right there was just like, okay, yep, it's over. Your big push is not coming at WrestleMania
Oh,
because why were
talking
you
about
not?
Lacey Evans.
Yeah, it was just like why would you still not be involved in anything to do with Asuka? Yep, you're done.
I mean, she had the one appearance helping Mandy Rose to pin Asuka, but
Yeah, and it went nowhere because that only thing that did was just help Mandy Rose and didn't make Oscar mad at her. Didn't do anything. It went nowhere. Never got mentioned again. And this whole thing's a cluster, man. The women's division on Raw is trash.
my thing is this: if is it me or this victory by the Iconics? They haven't had another one since what? Super Showdown?
No, because they have. Well, I mean, shit. How many matches have they had on TV anyway? On TV, they may have had 2 matches since Super Showdown.
I don't think they've had matches as a tag team. I think it's
No, 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 no. I think didn't they beat Naomi within that and somewhere within that right before their tag match
mm,
or after their tag match? Was it before or after? I can't remember now. Because it was before. It was before.
I
Never
know
mind.
there was Elimination Chamber, but
It was before. No, 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 no. I remember because after the whole Naomi thing and then beating her at whatchamajig, they really were they were never featured again on TV other than in promos and to get beaten. Like they really didn't get featured at all.
you know what I
They
have
barely
a you know what I have a feeling's gonna happen
right.
at some point. Whether it's the Boston Hug Connection or whoever's the tag team champions at the time,
See,
they're going to end up doing something that's going to set them off or against each other. The Iconics are going to take advantage, and that's how they're going to win the tag team titles.
of course they're never going to take them seriously.
And like,
It's already a given. They're going to be comedy. They're
like,
late cool just without the breakup.
dude, you read my mind. You read
Yeah,
my mind.
they're just there for comedy right now.
A
To
comedy
be really
relief
annoying.
lay cool. That you,
Which sometimes those do get their chances, but I don't know, man.
dude, you read my mind. But like, that's the only legit way that I could see them winning the tag titles.
Yeah, no, that's the only way they're going to win them. It's just they obviously don't. They obviously don't see them as anything. They don't see them as serious competitors.
And then
They're They have accents, man. If you have an accent, you are dead in the water. Unless you're Becky and somehow you rise above it.
And then I think while they have the belts, they'll probably get treated sort of similar to like the Bella Twins, and that they'll use a lot of cheating tactics to win and to have a legitimate title run.
Mm.
And the only reason why I say that is because they are a well established tag team in name and just, how long it's been. They're going to get featured if they're the tag team champs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hmm.
But I just feel like that's the only way I could see them ever becoming champs.
No, unfortunately, that is the only way it's going to happen. It's going to be a fluke situation. That still doesn't give them any credibility. Because why would you want to do that?
Because I mean, think about it. Could you really see them beating Boston Hug or the Sky Pirates or even Nia Jax and Tamina? Legit?
Yes, if they were serious. If they were serious, yes. If they treated them like if they didn't have accents, then yes, those girls would be presented as something a little better than that. But since they have accents, they get the Santino plus Lay Cool treatment instead of the traditional Lay Cool treatment, where they use their numbers advantage and beat the crap out of people.
Yep.
So annoying. It's just because they have accents. I mean, they're really funny to me, but it's just I'm just watching it. I'm like, they're actually good, man. They understand their character, but the only reason they're presented like this is because they have accents that are thick.
Yeah.
Because that's the way WWE works. If you have an accent, you're funny, and if
They're
you're brown, you stay in the mid card.
they're Aussies.
Yeah, you have an accent, you don't go much higher than it. Like whatever.
But they picked up a victory with some help. I mean,
Yeah, victory's a victory, right?
yeah, but that's the best that they're going to be able to get it seems.
Oh God, yeah, they're not giving them shit to do.
Um Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair went at it
Ugh,
on the
that
Kevin
Kevin Owens
Owens
show was
show.
trash. That I don't know what they're doing with Kev. I feel bad for him. They should have just kept him off TV. Because
Yeah.
this is doing him no good. It's only hurting. He looks like a doof
I
constantly.
want the old Kevin Owens back.
I do too. I don't like this version already. I'm like, okay, you're like Randy Orton. You can't be a good guy.
Um so the big highlight of SmackDown was the deadly gauntlet that Kofi Kingston had to go through in order to get a WWE Championship title shot at WrestleMania.
The other day. Yeah.
Kofi
Yeah. Oh, that
stood
was.
strong and
Watch the
he
whole damn thing.
bested just one after the other. The likes of Roman, or it's not Roman, Rowan, Randy Orton.
Well, Rowan got himself disqualified because
True.
he's a genius.
Yeah.
Was smart
Um,
though, but Samoa Joe did not get a chance to capitalize. Roll ups, baby. I will say though, I wish they had let him get more than just the roll ups
True.
because that kind of doesn't make him look strong. It just makes him look lucky.
Let's see some SOS and some Trouble in
I mean,
Paradises.
he did that. He did one. Well, okay. He got an SOS on Cesaro,
Yeah.
Trouble in Paradise on Sheamus, and then the rest of them were just roll ups.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, okay, because they weren't going to let him get a finisher win on Randy Orton. Are you crazy? Randy wasn't going to let that happen.
No.
Randy's not having that. Randy will Christian the hell out of Kofi. He don't give a fuck.
Dang, dude.
And I love Christian too. And he fucked Christian. And I
Which
know
was
he says he
jacked
didn't.
up.
I know he says he didn't want that to happen, but
But Christian has paid
I
his
don't do that
dues.
shit for nothing. Yeah, Christian's too good to be treated like that. That was trash.
He deserved a main title run
Yeah,
because Christian paid his dues, and Christian is a dang on good wrestler.
it's like what they would do with. Like I feel like they would do to Matt Hardy if he won the world championship. If they
Mm.
still had it, it would just be like, oh no, they're gonna do something dumb. They're gonna make me regret this because it's what they do.
Yeah, but they didn't have any problem doing it in Impact Wrestling.
No, no. Impact was the only, that's sad.
Because the
Also,
close,
Impact's weird again. I don't know.
because the closest thing Matt Hardy got to in WWE was the ECW championship.
No, I was fine with that. I love the ECW championship.
Yeah, but
I forgot how good that show was, man. I was rewatching matches the other day, and I was like, man, it's a new breed. Oh, I'm just like, yes, so good.
I say give it a few years and Christian will be in the Hall of Fame.
He, he better be, man. So disrespectful.
Nah, I honestly doubt that they would snub him. If they have an IQ of negative infinity, they may snub him. But
See, but here's
honestly,
the
I
thing,
don't.
though. If you have Vince saying dumb shit like, Kofi, you're not going to go into the Hall of Fame unless it's with a New Day. I'm like, what? Like, all those Intercontinental Championships and all those United States Championships and Tag Team Championships didn't mean shit. Like, I've seen people go in the Hall of Fame for less than that shit.
Right.
What are you talking about, Vince? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. It's
Do you think he would really be that ignorant to keep Christian out of the Hall of Fame?
obviously don't like Christian, man. He obviously has a grind against Christian. Minorities and Christian. That's the way it seems to go.
I don't know, bro.
If you're a minority or you're Christian, he don't like you. Or if you're fat, he don't like you. He likes someone beefy.
Vince is just stupid.
He's weird, man. He is so odd. And not in a good way. He's like Jerry Jones, man. He's just off his rocker and just micromanaging shit and just doing more hurt than good.
Exactly.
Oh, from what I can see, I don't, from what I can tell from the stuff that is reported and rumored and all this stuff like that, and just watching the product, nah, man, this is not good. this is like you guys are going to flame out on Fox.
Yeah. So Kofi officially had completed the gauntlet until Vince McMahon showed up and says, we're adding one more. And it turned out to be the WWE champion, Daniel Bryan.
Yep, because he hates us all, and they only know how to tell one story, and that's the one that featured Daniel Bryan. And I swear to God, if they do a New Day occupies SmackDown, I'm turning off the TV. If they do anything of the sort, I'm out. Like I am turning the TV off. If they try to hold SmackDown hostage, no, I'm out.
No, I don't think that's going to happen because I think Kofi is the one that's trying to keep them in check.
I just don't even know what they're even doing with that because at some point it's
going to explode.
He has no other real options now. So it's just like, why would you keep coming to the show if you got nothing for WrestleMania? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys aren't involved in any matches. You guys have no storyline other than that. Well, why would you keep traveling? Like, not even just quitting. Why would you keep going to the events if you don't need to be there?
And they only got 2 more weeks.
Yeah. Like, what the frick are you doing, man? What are you doing?
So, I mean, yeah, after 2 weeks, week
Why would you
week
do
after next is
that?
the go home show.
Why would you do it again? Like, you've already done it to us multiple times already. You already done it to us twice.
My guess
right?
is Vince is trying to torture him.
He's torturing us. He's not even torturing Kofi. Because at this point, Kobe's in a contract. He's not going anywhere. I mean, I don't know how long his contract is, but he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Now this is just torturing us. This is just being a jerk nuts to us, where it's just like, I know what you want, but you can't have it yet. I know what you want, but it's kind of like if you track his logic for this getting Kevin Owens thing,
Yeah.
I want to build. Excuse me. I want to build up, hype for this thing. I need somebody bigger. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So first off, who sells more merchandise than the New Day? I'll wait. That isn't on Raw right now.
Mm. Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's a lot of merchandise that they sell, and they are, with Becky basically not being on SmackDown anymore. They're the top merch seller on SmackDown at the moment.
Yeah.
Because
I
while
mean,
AJ Styles is hot, AJ Styles is not as hot as he was 4 months ago.
no, not when
They've
he was
cooled
champion.
him. No, they've cooled him down immensely, and you can see it in the crowd by what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Uh, they're just not wearing that many AJ Styles shirts like they were. Like there was mother effers everywhere, but now they're once again wearing a bunch of New Day stuff, and it's old New Day stuff too. So that means they've been buying that shit. Because New Day hasn't come out with a new shirt in a while.
Right.
So I'm just like, are you kidding me? And then you got idea was like, okay, we got 2 more weeks until SmackDown. So 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 that means you guys aren't sold out. So who's not going to watch this thing already? Because it's WrestleMania. Okay. Are you mean to tell me that you want to have your title, your flagship title that you were so adamant about before, whenever you were mad that Daniel Bryan was champion, that you would basically set it up so that there is no challenger? What are you talking about, Vince? How are you going to be putting promos up for this match if you don't have this match? That's the part that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, as a businessman, it doesn't make any sense because you just gave a different reason the last time. So it's like, so did you forget why you set up the last match?
Yeah. It's
They forget stuff halfway through storylines and bugging me out.
well, don't really know what's gonna happen with this, but they got 2 weeks.
Boo! I'm just mad. I got 2 weeks before I watch another Evolve show. Bullshit.
Dang.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I tell you right now, WWN Network was the best purchase I've made in a long time, because that $10 a month has given me so much more joy than the $10 a month I give to mother effing W Network, because I'm a freaking shill. I'm an idiot, and I still go back to it just to watch it because it's
There's still
ingrained in me, man.
there's still some good left, just not. It's
Not
dwindling
much.
away.
Okay. We're screw SmackDown. We'll go ahead and say we're done with that. What good is there? I need a list. Give me the top 5 things in WWE right now that are not Becky or New Day related.
Honestly, I can only give you three: NXT 205 Live, NXT
Oh,
UK.
I should have taken out NXT. I should have. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right. That's the only good thing.
Those are
Those are the
literally
only
the
good.
only three things for me.
No, those are the only good things.
Cause honestly, you
Everything else is
know,
trash.
you know how much and how big of a fan of Asuka I am.
Yeah,
But
you
you
wanted
best
this for a long time.
but you best believe I am so disappointed in her main title run right now.
This is
And
a
what
trash run, man. This is a trash run.
like
This
honestly,
is. I feel bad for Oscar, man. Like, I feel bad, and it makes me more of an Oscar fan because I know she's good. She just annoyed me sometimes with the way they booked her, um, at a disservice to other performers, which kind of bummed me out. But this right here is just, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, bro.
and it's like this is the best that she's gonna be able to get as champion of a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, there's so many better wrestlers around. Like, just okay. Let's just go down a list of better competitors, and we're not going to just we're going to just go from NXT and NXT UK just to be fair.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'll just name one. We'll just go back and forth and name one. Deanna Perrazzo.
Mia
You
Yim.
got okay. I think I actually Rhea Ripley as a monster. Rhea Ripley would be fun, but she's injured. So
Janae.
yo, Tony Storm even.
Wait, are we doing just ladies or just in general?
We're just doing in general. It don't even matter. Anybody.
Shoot. Mustache Mountain.
Shit, anybody be a better wrestler. But I mean, it's just I don't know what the hell. Anybody.
Shoot.
It's so many good people.
Candice LeRae.
Yo, Candice LeRae would be so much fun.
They just need to book her.
They just need to do something.
Shoot.
I feel like Smack. Luckily, we are lucky that NXT and all the other stuff are untouched and unsullied by bullshit. We are fortunate, fortunate for that. Let's speaking of which, let's get back to NXT. Let's talk about good stuff. 205 Live. Let's talk about good WWE wrestling. Now
So
that
we're done with SmackDown.
yeah, SmackDown's stupid, man. Let's not. We're done. Kofi got screwed, and we got to wait another week
Yep.
for this damn story to wrap the hell up. I'm sick of this shit. I'm getting bored. They're just dragging it out too long.
205 Live. So,
Yeah.
finally, a very, very hard fought match, but finally, and with some help from Maria, finally,
Yeah, help
Mike
them a lot.
Kanellis gets a victory. And he gets the victory over Akira Tozawa. I don't know why they took so long, but, and I'm not really that big of a Mike Kanellis fan, but I'm just glad that they finally pulled the trigger because, honestly, like, they needed to get him going.
Can I say this though?
Sure.
Why? Why did this happen now? WrestleMania is 2 weeks away. You could have booked like a multi-man battle royale for 205 Live to determine some shit. I don't know. Future title opportunity. And he could have won that as his first thing.
You mean instead of
But
having
no,
the tournament?
I mean, no. I mean, like at the tournament being, well, you already got the match, right?
Right,
I would
right.
have just a multi. Just to get, I'm trying to get some people checks.
Oh, I
Um,
see what you're saying.
have a battle royale just for 205 Live dudes, just to give them something to friggin' do.
And
Future
winner
title
gets
opportunity,
further. Oh, okay.
yeah, just down the line, not instantly, but just future one.
Yeah.
But and then have them win that, so you can introduce the idea that if you get a good guy, if Tony Nese were to win, you would then have him defeat Buddy Murphy for the belt, and then you would have old dude come in and be the heel against Tony Nese. It'd be great.
I see. Speaking of which, let's get into the match between Cedric Alexander and Tony Nese.
The match.
Wow. Like, these two really, really brought it, and it was incredible. Honestly, I thought for sure that once Cedric hit the lumbar check, that was it. He was going back to WrestleMania. But then once Nese kicked out, I was like, oh yeah, Nese is winning this. Nese is winning this.
Yeah.
Like, that's instantly what I was thinking. As soon as he kicked out of that lumbar check, I was like, oh yeah, Nese is winning this. There's no stopping it now.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was good to see them. They shook hands and hugged after the match.
That
So
part was weird. Tony Nese has been a heel forever.
true, but
And he's beat
then
the shit out of Cedric before, man.
true.
That was weird. I didn't like. I was like, that's odd. I don't know about that.
But it only makes sense considering Buddy Murphy joined him and then attacked him. So
Yeah,
I
that part.
mean, it pretty much translates.
Oh
If
no, that part I like. That part I like. I mean, it was just weird. It was like, but it was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a, but you knew what time it was as soon as that happened.
oh yeah, for sure,
It
for sure.
wasn't. It wasn't like for like 2 seconds. It was like, it was like, okay.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
I'd have been fine with just a handshake kind of thing, and then that'd be it.
yeah,
And the attack, just to make it a little bit because we know they're going to build on the idea that they're friends, because that's how they do these things.
yeah,
And
but
it was
it's
obvious
still two
they decided.
heels. You know, two heels are
I know,
usually
but
not
well, Tony Nese's got it. He had to turn face, but he could have just done it like the whole grit, and he hadn't cheated the entire tournament,
right.
just wrestling, right? And you could just
Yeah,
have
one fair and square.
just you can just have your boy come down and run him down as being a joke and just being a guy who worries about abs. Um, have him reveal what he really feels about him. Just because the attack is fine. It's just the hug part was just like it's not as it. It's less Triple H turning on Batista and Randy Orton, and
Uh
it's
huh.
more like, oh, okay, like you know, I don't know. It worked better for the latter for me.
Right. But let's kind of let's look at this though because I was really surprised, but I was happy. I was happy with the results. But let's look at a scenario like
It only once.
Nice and Buddy Murphy on the main stage, WrestleMania for the Cruiserweight
And
Championship.
let's be honest.
Do you
Main
think?
stage as in pre-show.
But still on WrestleMania.
Yes, but they've already shown that they're basically it's like, okay, next man up. It's your time. Like that's the way Triple H has been doing this. Like everybody seems to be getting a chance. Akira Tozawa was in the main event picture at one point in 205 Live. Man, like they're letting people
True.
try it. Man. Like they're letting people try it.
And he's a former
Who knows?
champion, so
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Do you think?
This is what they do. This is what they do. I feel like every year they have a new challenger.
Well, I mean, what do
It
you
says
think?
same one all the time, which I'm fine with.
But like, what do you think? Do you see? Could you see Nice winning at WrestleMania?
It's literally 50-50.
Okay,
It kind of depends on what they want to do. I mean,
because honestly, and I know we had talked about this before. If Buddy Murphy wins, like your idea is great. Your idea seems very like the most feasible because if they don't do that, then it's like where where do they
there's
go
nobody else
with Buddy
coming in.
Murphy? You know what I mean? Unless, or like you said, with if it ends up happening, Kushida.
Yeah, yeah. You have to if he wins, a more prolific cruiserweight has to come in.
Yes.
That's the only way that if he wins. Otherwise, just for no reason. Like you're wasting a win.
Yeah.
Um, if he wins, yes, somebody big, some big name has to be coming.
Yeah.
You cannot get away with just letting him win and being done with it.
Right. Because that just would not. That would pretty much make Buddy Murphy the pretty much the Neville.
Yeah, I mean he's the king right now, right? And he would have
Yeah.
had it for a long ass time. If he goes to WrestleMania, that'll be a long ass time since he won it.
Yeah,
Uh,
because he won it at Super Showdown.
yeah, it's been a long ass time since that happened. It feels like so, and they seem to want to give people like lengthy runs. So that'd be, I mean, you just have to be get super cocky, and then he has to get knocked off. It's the way these things go. So I'm curious. I'm curious, and only in the fact that I'm like, okay, is he going to win or is he going to lose?
Like,
Because if he loses, he's just going to be unhinged heel for a while, beating the shit out of Nice.
yeah, and it'll be interesting to see what happens if Nice wins. Like, if they can really be confident in him running and leading the cruiserweight division. And I kind of have mixed feelings about it. But, not to take away from his quality in the ring. Dude is a beast in the ring. I've known that since I saw him back in Impact Wrestling and also back in Evolve and Dragon Gate. He is
Mm.
definitely amazing in the ring.
Oh
But
yeah.
I just am I confident that he can lead the cruiserweights as champion? I just I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, it's really hard to pick a favorite in this match. It's really hard to
Mm.
pick a favorite because I mean, like you said, I feel like the worst that could happen is Buddy Murphy wins and that's just it. That's just another successful title defense, move on and it is what it is. No, that's going to suck. So I mean,
Mm.
I'm sure they'll figure something out. But I think it really should call, especially considering we already know that superstar shakeup is going to happen post WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is the best opportunity, for some new blood to show up, and especially if Buddy Murphy retains, get a
Yeah.
high class cruiserweight
You're
like you like.
saying I'm going to be looking forward to the 205 live after WrestleMania, and if something crazy don't happen, I'm out.
Yeah, like you said.
Because I'm not, well, I mean, I still watch it. It is one of the better shows they produce, but
Yeah, but like you said, a Rey Mysterio would make sense. Kushida would make sense, or another really unknown big surprise. Like honestly, I would be happy if dang on Bobby Fish or Kyle O'Reilly showed up and just
yeah,
was
they're not
like,
breaking them up anytime soon. They've already said that they're not breaking them up.
no, no. But honestly,
That's
Rey
that's at least a year.
Mysterio would probably be the best idea.
Yeah, but now that I'm seeing his son showing up, I'm like, he's probably not going anywhere from SmackDown for a little while.
Yeah. So I
Because his
mean,
son, he's already trying to trademark Prince Mysterio. So for his
oh,
son, so yeah,
are you talking about his son Dominic?
yeah.
Nice. Well,
He just started he started training for the last year, so
oh
it's
yeah,
come.
he's probably
And,
gonna
it's,
be busy.
and also that was another reason why he came back to WWE because he definitely wanted to get his son situated.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
For sure.
that
For- I know that was rumored to be a part of it from the get go.
and that makes sense. I mean,
It
he's
totally makes sense.
looking out for his son. So I mean,
Gotcha. And if his
yeah,
son's good, that'd be great.
yeah. I'm sure
If
Triple
not,
H.
he'll be gone real quick.
I'm sure Triple H will give him a chance.
I feel like he will. He'll be NXT. Be perfect.
Yeah, get in some good experience through the performance center and see what happens.
That's right.
But I'm very curious to see how this goes. And with 2 weeks, we have our challenger in Tony Nese. Well, it'll be interesting to see what 2 weeks of building up will be like.
It'll be a bunch of attacks and blindsides.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
All right. NXT UK.
Yeah.
So, um, we got to see the debut of the Hunt, Primate, and Wild Boar.
I forgot Primate was coming over. I could have sworn but now that makes sense that I saw him in like he had a title match when because he was still in Defiant up until like at least an episode at least like 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then I had heard that he had got signed too, so I know it's gonna happen that quickly.
I see. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you knew about this, but apparently Tony Storm and Killer Kelly had been feuding in WXW.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, and apparently, I believe Tony Storm is the heel in that feud.
Weird.
But yeah, it's been crazy. But yeah, that's probably why we haven't seen much of Killer Kelly. But she's still part of the NXT UK roster.
Good.
But yeah, they've been feuding for quite a bit via WXW.
WXW.
But so the Hunt got the tag team victory over Sam Stoker and Lewis Howley in their debut. Um, although I don't really like their tag team finisher.
No.
It could have been, they could have come up with something better
Hopefully they will.
for the characters they are. They could have come up with something better.
Yeah, they're
Um,
pretty rough, and I was kind of hoping to be a little bit better.
Eddie Dennis finally got back on a winning track with a pickup victory
Unfortunately,
over
against
Ligero.
Ligero. Ooh.
Yeah.
They gonna beat Ligero, man.
Well, then
Ligero
again,
was.
Ligero hasn't lost in a while.
I know. Thought it was leading to something, but then I forgot they don't have a mid card. So,
Yeah, that's true.
and
Um,
Walter's about to be at the top of that, and Ligero ain't going to be facing him no time soon.
nah.
Or he'd get murdered.
But Pete Dunne made his voice heard. He
He's
demanded
very quickly. Walter.
Walter.
And then he walked away with his no socks having ass.
But it is official that at NXT Takeover New York, Pete Dunne will defend his NXT UK championship against Walter.
Walter. Chops are gonna rain down a bunch.
Cassius Ohno made his NXT UK debut with a victory over Ashton Smith.
I don't understand that shit at all.
Why you say that?
Was he from the UK?
No,
Okay, what the hell is he doing there?
because he said bye bye to NXT.
All right, that should have been him taking his tall Sasquatch looking ass to the roster. Why the hell is he? I'm sorry.
Dang, dude.
He looks like the Sasquatch from Goofy movie. Shade, you know?
Dang, dude.
That's what he looks like to me. And I've rewatched that movie recently because I got it on DVD and I can't wait to buy it on Blu-ray. I need to check the movie club and see if it's available yet. But
Ouch,
yeah, man,
man.
bump that.
What's up with the Cassius Ono hate?
No, I hate that shit's real, dog.
I mean, he's put on a few
Looks just
pounds.
like
What am I talking about? A few pounds. That dude gained weight like a
he's a
dang
big boy. He's a big boy, but that's not even that, man. He looks like a shaved version of the Sasquatch from Goof movie.
Ouch.
No, like no bullshit.
But
That's what he looked like.
but yeah, I guess he's supposedly maybe full time NXT UK now, without being from the UK.
Yeah. I feel like either he's going to the train, like he better be there to help train for
Or
real.
maybe he's on excursion.
He better not be. He's been in his damn business forever. He better knock that shit off. He been in his excursion to damn Japan and shit. He's fine. He's been all over the place.
He's taken a special vacation slash excursion to
It just
NXT
makes
UK.
sense. Especially with his girlfriend
Rachel
being
Ellering.
NXT now. Yeah, finally being NXT. Regular NXT too.
Yeah. But you know how they do. They will occasionally have, like, an American or a non UK star on NXT UK. I mean, they did it with.
No, yeah, no, they do. But like, I think this feels like this is going to be for like this is where he's at right now, right? Like, why?
Yeah, I mean, Ugh. Ah.
Makes no sense. Like there's no reasoning behind it. It's just I think
Excursion. I don't know.
it's so weird.
I don't know. There's really
Why
not
not the
no.
main roster? Why not the main roster?
Yeah, you
You
would
go farther away from home.
you would think that main roster like on SmackDown
Just showing up, beating the crap out of somebody, joining Daniel Bryan, a guy that he's had a bunch of interactions with, right?
or feuding
Like,
with Samoa Joe.
yeah, like he's there are people on SmackDown that he's had feuds with in other companies.
Oh yeah.
What the hell? Like a
But
few of them too, not like one or two, like a gang of them fools he's been infused with.
but who knows? Maybe they'll do a behind the scenes fix at the shakeup and move. Be like, wait, we messed up with this and move Cassius Ohno to SmackDown.
We'll see if they include NXT people.
They should.
I don't. I feel like it's gonna be very telling if they don't. It's that okay, you guys don't see it as a third brand officially now. Like you can go ahead and stop bullshitting me like you do because I don't feel like it doesn't feel like they do until they mysteriously want it to seem like they do. You know.
Oh, so you're saying not make it so much about call ups, but make it the third brand officially.
Exactly. Like we did with the ECW, man. Treat it like the third brand. That's what it is. Stop treating it like it's a call up. Please stop it. If that's the way you're going to treat it, then don't have people just randomly show up on the main roster with no explanation.
Well, I mean that's pretty much what happened with Ricochet and
I
Aleister
know.
Black
That's what I don't want.
and Nikki
That's what I
Cross.
think is stupid. Who's just sitting in the background cheering on Kofi.
Which when is Nikki Cross gonna have another match?
She's too busy cheering on Kofi and just doing backstage promos about Lexa Bliss. Apparently, like I'm out, man. That's just trash.
I expect to see cleaning house at the Superstar Shakeup.
I expect to see annoyance.
Oh, and Tyler Bate defeated James Drake.
Yes.
Um, Rhea Ripley called out Zaya Brookside.
Yep, that's going to be a massacre.
Yeah. And Tony Storm called out Jenna.
She did.
So hopefully it'll be Tony time versus the Queen, the fashionista.
She's to.
So who knows? Maybe they could add that to take over New York. I wouldn't mind.
They probably won't. That'd be a lot of damn matches.
Well, it's on Friday, so they could do it.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to add for NXT UK?
No, sir.
All right. Regular NXT.
Yeah. Good shit.
So, of course, starting out, Triple H came out with the NXT title, gave the update of Tommaso Ciampa had to relinquish the title, schedule a fatal five-way number one contenders match,
How?
which had the likes of Ricochet, Velveteen Dream, Matt Riddle, Aleister Black, and Adam Cole, which
Hey,
Adam
man.
Cole did pick up the victory
He
and
did.
will be facing off against Johnny Gargano in a 2 out of 3 falls NXT title match at TakeOver New York. Couple of other things happen as well. So, Sky Pirates were doing a photo shoot.
That was a good promo.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, they look so gorgeous in black.
Oh, good lord.
Um, started out with them being asked about the Fatal Five Way. Ooh, excited! It's gonna be cool. And then it turned into hey, y'all are in a Fatal Four Way. And of course, they talk about how won't let this come between their friendship, but they know to give it their best. If it has to come down to it, one of them's going to be champion. And then Bianca Belair interrupts and, stakes her claim and talks some smack down to the both of them.
Oh yeah, she does.
Kyrie
She's good.
tries to. Oh, yeah, she walks away, Kyrie, bumps into
So
Kyrie
good.
intentionally, and Kyrie gets ready to step. Honestly, dude, I just. I don't see how you can't have Bianca Belair to win this. It's just I don't really see how Io Shirai has the momentum to really win this.
I mean, I don't feel like she does.
I mean, yes, she was the last person that pinned Shayna, but
She's the only one that's won the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Since Takeover, she's the only one of them that's won consistently.
true. And of course, I know that that last victory she had was well, her last couple of victories have either been teamed up with Dakota Kai, or excuse me, Kairi Sane, or the triple or the six woman
I
tag.
know, and
So
she's got the pinfall in
each
all of
time,
those.
all of
I
them.
believe so. She's definitely got it in the last one, and could have sworn she was involved in the pinfall in the last one.
Yeah,
She's always involved.
yeah,
I feel
she
like
was
she's
involved
definitely
in the
involved.
last one, but
I feel like she's involved in the her. Yeah, I feel like she's been involved in the pinfalls, and since then, I don't feel like anybody else has been featured that much as far as like winning.
I
It
thought
seems to be her.
I thought Kyrie had a pinfall or so. Well, I think maybe you're right.
It feels like that's why I kind of remember just her being around and always just like I win. It's like oh okay, yeah, I
Well,
guess.
I don't know. I just feel like, and then you made the point of, one for sure, don't see Kyrie Sane becoming a two-time champion and that, you know,
Nope.
move her on to the main roster, which I have mixed feelings about that. Not so much saying she doesn't, have to win the title a second time. I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm cool without that. But
Yeah.
I just feel like what I like about this scenario is they have options. There's options. Like
True.
I feel like there's some good, easy to deal with, easy to accept options. The only option, the only thing that I definitely don't see happening is Shayna retaining. If Shayna retains,
That'd be annoying as shit.
that will really throw a wrench into the system because it's like okay, like
Y'all just trying to piss people off now.
yeah,
It's just too much, too long. I'm over it.
and it's like where do you go from there?
There is nowhere to go from there other than her just constantly beating the shit out of everybody. I'm bored with that. We've already done that. I'm good. I got tired of that shit when they did it with Asuka, and she wasn't even a heel officially. I'm
Yeah,
not trying to watch it. I'm not trying to watch JBL 2.0, man.
dang, JBL 2.0.
I
Well,
love
that
JBL.
that might be
As a heel, I love JBL to be honest with you. But he had a lot of shitty people helping him, so I loved it.
well that might end up being Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, it's possible. But they could totally try to give her fucking second longest reigning time behind Oscar for sure.
Because honestly, you already saw she choked out all three of her contenders. So
Yeah, not that much difficult either.
yeah.
It's pretty easy apparently.
So I mean, and honestly, I just I don't know. I mean, unless, like I said, unless Boston Hug are going to eventually defend the tag titles on NXT against the Sky Pirates, there's really no point for Kyrie to stay
True.
because
Ain't
she
no point.
could because
Eh,
she could be up on SmackDown feuding with Asuka.
anything.
I at once thought about possibly feuding with Charlotte, but I was like, nah.
No, God, no. I don't want Charlotte feuding with Kyrie Sane. Trying to kill her?
Only because of their face-off at
No,
Royal Rumble.
you are trying to kill. Man, that would not go well for her.
Nah,
I'm telling you that right now. They would. Ooh, that would really not go well for her.
that would bury her 20 feet deep.
Yes, they would. If they wouldn't let Asuka be her one, like straight up, ooh, Kyrie Sane would get wrecked. Kyrie Sane would be the new Sasha Banks for her. With the way they treated Sasha Banks with Charlotte, it was like, oh, you might get a win, but you're gonna get your ass whooped, and you're gonna get your shit wrecked real quick. You don't even get to enjoy that
It'd
win.
probably be
That win
some
is
crazy
over.
like Charlotte kicks out of the insane elbow at 1.
Oh God. Oh God. Yeah.
Dude,
She's. I'm
if
the
that
queen.
happened, I would probably rage. I would rage.
Oh, well, you definitely would. You would freak out. I'm the queen. I don't get I don't get a 2 count for no damn elbow drop. You saw me fight Bailey.
Cause it's already bad enough that Asuka had Charlotte in multiple different holds targeting her leg
Yep.
and arm, or excuse me, targeting her arm. So you would think she wouldn't be able to bridge into the figure 8, but
She
no.
did. She ain't have no problem.
And then on the first figure 8 attempt, Asuka
Over.
taps out immediate. Man, get out of here with that.
Queen over.
So, but yeah, I thought about Kyrie and Charlotte, but nah.
Yeah, you don't want that. You do not want that. That would be whew, that sentence.
Because I know in EO's Mae Young Classic interview, she claims she wants to face Sasha, Asuka, and Charlotte.
That I'm fine with that.
Which
EO, I'm fine with that because I don't feel like they're going to bury EO as much. I mean, they might do it with Charlotte, and Charlotte's going to beat the shit out of her, but I just don't see them burying her. Because Kyrie's too cutesy. They would bury her.
yeah, but
I saw they did
Kyrie's in
I
the
saw they
same.
did the Bailey.
But Kyrie's in the same class as EO though.
But I'm sorry, dude. She's closer in on the main roster. She would be considered closer to Bailey than Sasha. If you think about the whole idea, Sasha and Bailey on the same wavelength, but there's a reason why Sasha's been champion more times. You see what I'm saying?
And that's where you feel like the gimmick is what has
Yeah.
the final say.
Yep. Because that's usually what determines how serious they let you be taken.
And I guess that makes sense considering EO has a history of being a cocky heel.
Yeah. And she's way more Sasha than Bailey, and Kyrie is way more Bailey than Sasha.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? There's
That's
a reason why they do it like that.
yeah, that makes sense because when you think about it, the only other time Kyrie has really been a heel is Lucha Underground when she was Doku, and there's no
Yeah.
way they're gonna
Hell no.
they're gonna pull that in WWE, and it would make no
Yeah.
sense for Kyrie to be a heel right
Nope.
now in WWE.
And kill her merch sales? Are you crazy?
Yeah, I mean,
I would tell you to shut up and not do that.
but then again, I would.
No.
I'm then again, they still haven't officially made Asuka heel yet.
No, but there's no effing way they're doing it to Kyrie.
Which,
She's too cutesy, man. She's a friggin' pirate. Are you crazy?
well, yeah, I mean, she's in that same line with Rey
Not
Mysterio.
happening.
There's no point to ever make Rey Mysterio a heel.
No, exactly. What you gain nothing from it.
I mean,
Nothing.
some people, I talked to, argue with, argued with me that EO should always be a face, and I'm like, have
No,
you seen her
no.
back in Stardom?
Yeah, I don't want that to be a thing at all.
Like, have you seen the cocky attitude that EO can show and actually exemplify as part of her gimmick?
Yeah, like it's like you wild.
I mean, honestly, if you paid special attention, she kind of showed it in her first match against Zaya Brookside in the Mae Young Classic Part 2.
Yeah, she was messing with that girl.
I mean,
It's
but
messed up.
Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano. So we got our number one. We got our top contenders to compete for the vacant NXT championship. Um. Oh yeah, next week we got the rubber match for Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic. So
Yeah.
that should be interesting. And like I said, another situation. 2 weeks. Have to see what happens. What they do. With the build up for the women's title. The of course we know we got the wait.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we got to do the finals between Aleister Black and Ricochet versus the Forgotten Sons. Because
Yes,
Aleister
that's
Black
next.
and Ricochet are getting, or the winner are getting the title shot against War Raiders at NXT Takeover, right?
That is correct.
That's what I thought. Okay, so
That's next week.
we got that, and just more build up, more building up. You know, maybe Shayna Baszler shows up again. Maybe has a match. One out of these 2 weeks, something.
Yeah, we'll see.
But all right. Um. Oh yeah, and I failed to mention, which I'll quickly mention it. Braun Strowman got announced to compete in the Andre the
Don't
Giant
nobody give a
Battle
shit about that.
Royal. I don't know.
Nobody
I
cares
don't know why he's in
because
this.
they got nothing better for him to do, which is sad. Let you know how much they give a shit about him. It's over, man.
It's over, man. But so far, just a slight little WrestleMania card update. We have so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches so far.
Yep, and at least that's gonna be a good show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what takeover will be?
Yeah. Um, New Japan.
New Japan.
All right. So, semifinals. Or excuse me, the quarterfinals. So, Yoshihashi gave it a really, really good fight, but was not
Yes, very
able
good match.
to defeat the Stone Pitbull of Tomohiro Ishii. Um, well, Osprey had a great match, but I mean, come on, we both knew he wasn't going to beat
Yeah, there was no effing
Okada.
way. No effing way.
So we know one of the matches in the semifinals will be the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii versus Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. Uh, who you got for that?
I'm gonna go Okada just to keep the theme. So I get a feeling I know what they're gonna do.
As much as I would like Tomohiro Ishii, because he's never won the New Japan Cup or never been in the finals, I don't think.
It's not happening against Okada though.
Yeah. Uh, uh, yeah, he's not beating Okada. I mean,
Not happening.
it'll be a good match. It'll be a hard hitting match, but he's not beating Okada.
Not happening.
Um, so I know I still got to see Tanahashi and Zack Sabre Jr. I picked Tanahashi to win, so I
I just
only because I don't think they would have Zack Sabre Jr. get that far to the finals again after winning the New Japan Cup last year. I just don't see it. I don't see it. So that's how I feel about that.
yep. I could tell you, but I'm not gonna.
And then Colt Cabana versus Sonata. Please. Colt Cabana ain't beating no Sonata.
Hell no. Is you crazy?
So I think it's going to end up being Sonata and Tanahashi in the semifinals. And even if it came to that, that's even a tough. Wait a minute.
What?
So it's probably going to end up being Okada versus Tanahashi in the finals.
Mm-mm. And also, you got to think about who Jay White's been feuding with here lately. Those two guys.
Oh man, it makes the most sense now. It makes the most
Yeah.
sense now.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
mean,
also think about that fact this is like the big flagship match for New Japan, right?
yeah,
Oh,
because the winner, of course, the title match will be at the G1
that's
Supercard.
right. This is like the ad for them.
This will be on American soil.
Yep, and you're going to want your flagship people to be representing it, right?
Yeah, and top tier is definitely Tanahashi and Okada.
That's right. And Jay White, if you're positioning that way.
So yeah, it makes sense now. It's got to be Okada and Tanahashi in the finals. It's got to be.
Gotta be.
Yeah, it's got to be because it would make no sense for it to be any other way.
It really wouldn't.
Now, as far as now, you know what would be crazy? Well, there is no time limit draw, so well, shoot. If we both feel the same way, then who would you pick, Okada or Tanahashi?
I'm going to go with Tanahashi. Well, I want to say Okada, though, because they love Okada. He's for the youngins. He's for the kids. And that crowd, especially, like, right? That crowd, especially, is a Tanahashi type crowd. Not Tanahashi, Okada type crowd
Yeah,
for what it's going to be in America. Okada's definitely the safer choice, as far as like, ooh.
yeah. The last time Tanahashi won this tournament was '08.
Yeah, so it'd be perfect time to have him do it again.
The last time that Okada won this tournament was 2013. So, I mean, which, in 2013, Okada went on to defeat Tanahashi for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Mm.
And what's funny is when Tanahashi last won the tournament, he lost to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Interesting.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what happens.
And what's interesting is Tanahashi has won this tournament twice.
Mm.
Once in 05 and in '08.
Yeah, I just don't see Tanahashi winning.
Okada's only won it once. Goto has won it 3 times.
Damn.
I did not know that.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah. '09 and 2010 were back to back. So he's the only one so far in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to win the New Japan Cup back to back.
That's weird.
Almost had a three-peat, but in 2011, Yuji Nagata won it, and then Goto won it back in 2012. But all 3 times he's won the New Japan Cup, he has lost in the IWGP Heavyweight Championship title shot.
Weird.
Lost
Think he
twice.
would have done better.
Yeah, he lost once to Okada, once to Tanahashi, and once to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Nakamura.
But but yeah, like it's it just seems so obvious now that it's going to be Tanahashi and Okada in the finals.
That was right.
And oh, dude, who do you think that new Bullet Club member is?
Oh, that I have no idea.
Cuz like I was trying to get a good look at him each time it showed that
Oh, it's
trailer.
hard to it's hard to tell
It's
for
like
sure, for sure.
my guess is we're probably going to find out who it is at the G1 Supercard.
Oh, definitely.
That's what I think is when it may get revealed. Unless they decide to reveal it during the finals of this tournament, but I don't think it would make sense to do that. But maybe it would. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they've been adding more members. I'm just like, who the hell else are you going to add?
but dude, um did you see the link that I sent about the G1 Supercard Festival meet and greet?
I actually didn't get a chance to check it.
Dude, like, oh my goodness. Like, they have a great list. All of Lij. You can do it
Ooh,
for $125. You
that'd
can
be good.
you can get autographs and a photo op with Lij, the complete group, for $125.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Hell no.
That's also the same cost for if you wanted to get a autograph and photo op from the whole group of Lifeblood.
Mm.
But I mean,
Oh,
come on.
Emma. Yeah.
But I mean, come on though. I mean, Lifeblood versus Lij. I mean, that's
I
kind of
mean, yeah. True.
um.
You ain't wrong.
But honestly, like, dude, my wallet would be cleaned out that day if I were to go.
It'd be a good one.
Cause I would want to meet like this list. Like, check out this list. You got Will Ospreay,
Mm-hmm.
Zack Sabre Jr., Flip Gordon, Jeff Cobb, Roosh, the complete Lij, every member,
Mm.
Mayu Iwatani,
There you go. That's your homie.
the Briscoes, Kelly Klein, Jenny Rose, the villain Marty Skrull, Sumi Sakai, Mandy Leon, every member of Lifeblood, Okada, Kota Ibushi, Jushin Thunder Liger, Dalton Castle, and Hiroki Goto.
Hmm.
Dude, are you kidding? Oh, I'm sorry. Villain Enterprises, PCO and Brody King, Jay Lethal, and the entire kingdom.
I ain't mad about that.
Dude, like, I can tell you right now, if it was up to me, I would meet Will Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr., Roosh, Lij, Mayu Iwatani,
Yeah.
um,
Lifeblood.
uh,
I'm gonna see Juice and Neil.
maybe Lifeblood.
Got it. Shit.
Nah, if I had to pick between them or Lij, hands down. Um, Sumi Sakai, Okada, Ibushi, Goto, and Liger.
Ooh.
Dude, that would be a lot of money,
Good shit.
but it would be worth it. Shoot, even if it was just for the Lij photo op.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, well, it'd be worth it.
Yeah, that 125 would be well spent on that.
Yes, it would.
And I have a Lij shirt as well.
Yeah, you do.
Dude, if it was me, I would do the Bushi pose.
But you have to. But you have to get a mask too.
Yeah,
Keep it true.
that's another thing too. If I would do that, I have to get a Bushi mask because that'd be the only best way. But dude, that would be so awesome. Mayu Iwatani, oh man, I would go crazy.
Yes, you would.
Like, oh man, dude, Mayu Iwatani is fine.
Oh my good lord.
Um, Sumi Sakai, oh, Sumi
Don't you?
Sakai,
Oh God! Please stop with that Sumizuka shit.
and we could both floss together.
Ugh, gross.
Um, dude,
Right.
I would lose it. Meeting Hiroki Goto.
I know you would.
Like, I mean, I probably wouldn't lose it as much if I met Okada, but Goto, like, dude,
Yeah, Goto would be good shit. I like Goto a lot.
and Jushin Thunder Liger, oh man, it was like childhood right there.
Liger,
And then
definitely Liger.
Kota Ibushi, oh shoot, dude, I would have to bring a bunch of different shirts.
Yes, you would. You'd have to, right?
Like, I would have to bring my Lij shirt. I would have
Shit.
to bring my um have to bring a Bullet Club shirt. I would have to bring
All your wares.
like dang, I need to get more shirts. Dude, that would
Yeah.
be like the perfect place to
Big-
like I'm sure they would have like crazy merch. They would have to have crazy merch.
You would think so. They'd be selling everybody's shit.
But oh man. And like I said, I was not really that impressed with the dine and meet and greet for Crockett Cup.
Nah.
So I'm gonna skip that. But oh, and one last piece of news before we close out. It is official that AJ Styles has re-signed
A new
with the
puppy.
WWE and got a new puppy.
Yes, he
So
did.
he is in WWE to stay.
Yeah, good for him.
But alrighty. Got anything else before we cut transmission?
No.
All right. Oh, dang it, man. WrestleMania is going to suck.
It is, and it's going to be a million years long.
But I'll give them at least a slight benefit of the doubt and see what happens in these next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not. It's going to be trash.
I know Takeover is going to be good. And, of course,
Oh,
you
you
got
know,
Evolve, which I'm going to have to bite and get me a subscription.
you need to, dude. It is great.
Hmm.
Well worth it.
Um,
A lot of good wrestling.
anyway, well, that will conclude for this episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. It's been fun hosting with you, my friend.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will see how things develop.
It's going to be trash.
Next week. I'll try to think positive with what little ounce
I'm
I
not.
have.
So whatever, man.
Help me out
There's
here,
other
bro.
good
Help
shows
me out
happening.
here, brother.
I'm not. No, brother. There's way better shows that are going to be going on, so I'm fine. I'm totally cool with the ones I'm going to have. Evolve, NXT. I'm good. WrestleMania is an afterthought.
New Japan.
Yep, New Japan. Yep, totally. Everything else is totally an afterthought. No, I'm not going to get worked up about some stupid bullshit that I really don't care about.
You're still gonna watch
I am, which is unfortunate.
it. Oh man. Alrighty. Well, it's been fun.
Yeah.
But this has been the Team Galgo Wrestling Podcast with Hollywood Cinema and Blitzball Champ. We
If I,
will see y'all next week.
you know it.
Take care.
Oh, that's not Red Bull.